Being powerful is something a lot of people strive for. Power can mean authority, it can mean strength. There are a lot of possibilities. It could also mean being these guys. I'm sorry, that's an old joke. Today, as you may have figured out, we're talking about power. But not the kind of power you may expect. We're talking about power from a different place. We're talking about a power church. The church gets that power from God. He has the ultimate ability to change us. He can change us in a lot of ways. We're going to talk about two of those. Remember or not, last week we talked about Peter and Pentecost and the new believers of an infant church. We're going to keep talking about Peter and another disciple named John. They, through the power of God, were able to perform some amazing changes. Before we get started, let me just also change. Okay, so let's go to the story found in Acts chapter 3. One afternoon, Peter and John were headed up to the temple to pray. By the gate there was a man who couldn't walk, begging. He hoped they would give him money, something for free. But through God, they knew that the man needed something more than money. Peter told the man to look at him, and told him that while he didn't have any money, he would give him what he did have. With that, he made him stand, and more importantly, he healed him in the name of Jesus. The man was overjoyed and praised God. The people around them were also completely amazed. With that, Peter explained that it was not through his own power that the man had been healed, but with the great power of Jesus. They told everyone around, and made it clear that it was not their own power, because all power comes from God, including the power to heal, and the power to change people spiritually. It's very important to notice something about this story. In verse 16, Peter says, "We believe in the one named Jesus. Through his power alone, this man was healed." The whole thing was done in the power of Jesus. When the man was healed, he responded by praising God, thanking him for his healing. Of course, the people around were amazed. They knew this man as the man who couldn't walk, and here he was walking. There's another takeaway as well. The beggar only wanted money. He probably didn't have any hope for some miraculous healing, but God knew that what he really needed was the power of Jesus. We're a lot like the beggar. God knows what we need much better than we do, and he has the power to change us. We could use some changes in our lives too. We might need a miraculous physical healing, but even if we don't, we probably need a healing in our spirit. We all have bad habits. Maybe we get into fights, annoy our siblings, or say things we shouldn't. These are things we can have healed. Like Peter said, we believe in the one named Jesus. Through his power alone, this man was healed. We know that through Jesus' power, we too can be changed. That's the power church. Not the power of the church, but the power of God, carried out by his people. That's you and me.